Hello everybody, Killer Winston here, and today I will be doing What If Deku Was Reborn as a Slime, Part 7. So, in the last part, Deku just saved his village from the fire giant Ifrit, and well, ate him. Now, continuing the story, after Sage explains Deku's new skills, Deku would have thought, huh, so that's why Ifrit appeared right behind me and punched me in the face. Now, it will be the next day as the doctor would tell the entire village that the chief wants Deku to be the new chief of the village. Him asking the village if anyone disagrees, which of course no one disagrees, as Deku would become the new chief of the village. Now, right before the meeting was dismissed, Deku would have told the entire village that he is changing his name from Izuku Midoriya to Rimuru Tempest, with the villagers being confused on what changed Deku's mind, as Deku would explain to the entire village about how he got that name from, well, Veldora the Storm Dragon. Everyone being amazed that Deku just met a legend. Well, the legend of true dragons. Now, after, well, the announcement, Deku would have used cloning to clone himself, as the clones would help the village rebuild and dispose the things that are in the way, with Deku noticing that Ranga looks different. Him asking, "Hey Ranga, since when do you have a star on your head?" "Oh, master, it is because I evolved." "What? Since when did you evolve?" "I just finished evolving last night, master." "Wait, last night?" "Yes, master." As Deku would think, okay, hey Sage, can you analyze Ranga? Because I want to know what he evolved into. As Sage would say, analyze complete. Ranga has evolved from Darewolf into Tempest Wolf, as a menu for Ranga's stats would appear right in front of Deku. Him realizing that Ranga has some new skills, including Shadow Step, Air Manipulation, Black Lightning, and Hellfire. And just as Deku was about to tell Ranga what to do, he would notice Red sitting right next to the chief's grave. And yes, Red is the name for the Red Wolf. Now, Deku would have walked up to Red and kneeling down, asking, "Are you okay?" As Red would ignore Deku, with Deku telling Red, "I know you miss him, we all do, but he wouldn't want us to grieve over his death. He would want us to continue living, so we shouldn't let him down." As Red would continue ignoring Deku, as Deku would say, "Think about it, Red. Think about how Chief would react seeing you like this." As Red would tell Deku that he knows what the chief would say to him telling Deku that the chief would want him to let go of the past and move on, with Deku saying, "Good." Him going to help the villagers as well. And while he was helping the villagers rebuild their houses, he would see that there is a couple guys grabbing their weapons and getting on their own werewolves, with Deku cloning himself to take his place and walking towards the men, him asking, "Where are you going?" As one of the men would say, "Sir, we are going hunting." "Hunting? Hunting for what?" "Hunting for the feast we are having tonight," with Deku being confused, because he doesn't know that there is a feast going on tonight. Him asking, "Who told you that?" Them saying, "It's James and Harry, sir." With Deku thinking, seriously, those two only knows how to eat. Him saying, Sure, continue. But wait. Ranga, come here. As Ranga would appear from Deku's shadow, him saying, Yes, master. Ranga, can you go with them? I want you to protect them, just in case. Yes, master, of course, whatever you say. As the group of men would go out hunting with Ranga right behind them. Now, Deku would have went back to helping the villagers rebuild the village. And by the way, Kaido and his friends already left the village because they only took about a month off from work. So, about 1 month later after Deku left, they went back to their home as well, or their city. And after a few minutes, Deku would get a distress call from Ranga via fault communication, with Ranga telling Deku that the hunting party is being attacked by 6 ogres. With Deku thinking, again? How many times does my villagers have to be attacked? Him flying over to Ranga's position, or location. And as he got there, he would have seen Ranga fighting 2 of the ogres, one having a giant hammer and the other having a medium-sized sword. And as Ranga was about to attack them again, a wave of fire would appear right in front of him, blocking his way, as Deku would call back Ranga, Ranga doing so, him apologizing for not keeping the villagers safe, with Deku telling Ranga, "It's fine, Ranga," him using cloning to clone himself, and the clones would go and heal the injured villagers and their wolves. With Deku thinking, wait, are these really ogres? Because from my games, ogres are supposed to be very big, very muscular, and very ugly. Not like a freaking samurai, as the samurai looking ogre would say, "You filthy demon, you will pay for destroying my village 5 years ago." With Deku being confused, him saying, okay, there is a misunderstanding here. The samurai looking ogre yelling, "There are no misunderstanding. You are the one that destroyed my village. That mask proves it. So prepare to die, demon." And while the ogre was yelling that, Deku would have talked to Ranga through thought communication, him asking Ranga where is the rest of the group. Ranga saying that the ogre with the pink hair took them out, but she did not kill them, as Deku would tell Ranga to basically keep her company, while he will fight the rest of the ogres. Ranga saying, you can't be serious, master. It is 5 against 1. Deku saying, "Don't worry, I don't plan on losing. Also, please don't kill that ogre." As Ranga would nod. This is when the ogre with a giant hammer would rush at Deku, him trying to smash at Deku, with Deku dodging out of the way and using paralyzing breath, paralyzing the ogre and making him fall back onto the ground. As the ogre with a mace, I believe that's how you say it, mace? Yeah, mace, I think so. Now, she would swing her mace at Deku, him using Shadow Step to, well, appear from behind her, pushing her forward and making her lose balance, as Deku would use Steel Thread, suspending her in the air, or just in the air but close to the ground. And this is when the ogre with a medium-sized sword would slash at Deku, Deku using body armor on his right arm, breaking the blade in half and punching the ogre square in the chest, sending him flying into a tree. As Deku would say, "Seriously, stop fighting me. I just want to talk, okay?" As the old-looking ogre would say, "Those skills, they are paralyzing breath. Steel thread and body armor. How did you get them, demon? Did you take away others' skills as well? With the samurai looking ogre saying, "You want to talk? You don't deserve to be talked with. You already destroyed my village. I will not let you destroy more, or take skills from others." As the samurai looking ogre would charge at Deku, him dodging the attack. And as Deku was about to punch the older ogre would slice off Deku's arm, the one with body armor. Deku jumping back and thinking, damn, even though he looks old, he's fast as hell. Well, I guess that's what teachers always told me, not to judge a book by its cover. As Deku would use air manipulation to grab his arm, absorbing it and regrowing it, the ogres being shocked to see this. As Deku would say, seriously, can we talk this out? Shut up, demon! Ogre flame! With the samurai looking ogre shooting fire at Deku. Him thinking, wait, is that? As he would get hit by the fire, him continue saying, never mind, I thought that fire has a form. With Deku walking out of the fire saying, sorry, formless fire has no effect on me. You really do underestimate me, don't you? What? Let me show you my true power. As Deku would take off his mask. And yes, Deku is wearing the mask he got from the chief, with Deku raising his hand up into the air, as the sky would start crackling with black lightning. Deku saying, you see that rock over there? The ogres looking to their right to see that rock. Deku continues saying, I could have done this from the very beginning. Now, this is when black lightning would struck down from the sky, completely obliterating the giant rock, with Deku thinking, I think I might have overdone it. Him saying, that would be you, so I suggest you to give up. With the ogres, of course, not giving up. Deku thinking, really, how stupid are they? If you can't win, just leave. As the samurai looking ogre and the old ogre would get ready. But right before they can attack, the pink hair ogre would step in the way, her talking some sense into the samurai looking ogre. Things like, if he's that strong, why didn't he do that in the first place? With the samurai looking ogre asking Deku, if you're not that demon, then who are you? Deku saying, I am Rimuru the Slime. Him transforming back into his slime form and jumping onto Ranga's back as he would take out his mask and say, this mask is a gift from my friend. You can see for yourself if you want. With Deku giving the mask to the samurai looking ogre, with the ogre finding out that Deku was right and he got the wrong guy, with the samurai looking ogre getting down on one knee and apologizing, with Deku brushing it off saying, don't worry, everyone makes mistakes, but this is no place to talk, so let's go back to our village. You can join us as well. Wait, but we heard your companions. Well, so did I, but since no one died, we're even. Also, we're having a feast today, so the more the merrier, as the ogres would accept Deku's offer, them joining Deku back at his village. Now, it would be nighttime as the feast would start, but before that, Deku would have made a few rules. And by few, I mean mainly two. The first one being not to fight among themselves. And by themselves, I mean between the villagers the ogres, and the werewolves. The second rule being not to fight or even disrespect other races. Deku also telling the entire village that those two main rules would be the rules of this village. And just as Deku finished saying that, he would have told James and Harry to start the feast, them happily doing so. As after a few minutes, James and Harry would have been talking to the samurai-looking ogre, them asking what made them mistake Rimuru and attacked him, as the samurai-looking ogre would say a masked demon attacked their village, killing almost everyone in that village. Also telling James and Harry that out of 400 of the ogres, only them 6 survived. Harry and James being shocked, them saying, "I thought all the demons were killed in the Holy War, weren't they?" The samurai looking ogre saying, "Apparently no, they weren't." This is when Deku would walk up to them, him saying, "Demons, huh? I never thought I would hear that name again." Them looking back to see Deku, as Deku would continue saying, "So, what are you going to do next?" The samurai looking ogre saying, "I'm going to get stronger. I'll kill that demon." Then, do you know where he is? The samurai looking ogre being quiet. Deku thinking, "You want revenge, but you don't know where to find him. Wow." Deku saying, "Here, how about this? Do you guys have any interest on joining our village?" Joining your village? "Well, of course I will guarantee you food, shelter, and clothing. I mean, you guys do need a home base, right? But that would involve your whole village in our revenge." "Well, that's the thing. You said the demon took out your entire village 5 years ago, right? And that he killed hundreds of ogres." The samurai looking ogre nodding. Deku continues saying, "You also said that your village have about 400 ogres. Well, James, how many humans are there in our village?" Him saying, "Less than 200. No offense to the humans, but judging by the fact that ogres have more physical strength than humans, I can say that humans are weaker than ogres. And since the demon killed 300 of you easily, I can clearly see that he can easily destroy our village as well. So this town isn't completely safe either. Which is why I want you guys to join our village. Our numbers are not very much, so I want to increase our numbers as much as I can. And since you guys survived the demon's attack, that means you 6 are really strong. So I can rely on you guys to protect this town when I'm not here." Harry being confused, him saying, What do you mean you can't be here? You're slime, you can't die, right?" "I don't know. But I do know that I have a world to go back to." James saying, "A world to go back to? Don't you remember that you are reincarnated here? You don't have a skill to go back to your world, do you?" Deku saying, "Yes, I do have a skill that allows me to go back to my world, but I just haven't met the requirement yet." "So you're going to leave us here to die?" "Of course not. I will make sure that the village is safe before I go. So don't worry. And even if the village is in danger, you can just call me back whenever you want." "What? How?" Uh, I don't know, but I'll figure it out when I come back from my world." "You promise?" "I promise." As Deku would turn his attention to the samurai looking ogre, him saying, "So, what do you think?" The ogre saying, "Give me some time to think about it." Sure, go ahead. Take all the time you need. As Deku would go back to, well, eat some more food. Now, this will be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!